What's up, Yu-Gi-Oh players? This is Master Rider 37 coming at you with the deck profile. This time, my Ice Barrier. It's nothing super competitive, it's just something if you want to mess around with friends or something. It's just a fun deck to play around with. Even though it's not competitive, it's one of my favorite decks. Alright, for the Ice Barrier lineup, 3, Prior to the Ice Barrier. The key card in this deck helps you special summon back any Ice Barrier, and it's just a good special summon engine. Next, 3, Strategist of the Ice Barrier. It's the main draw power of the deck. Helps you draw into anything you need, and it helps you dump your Ice Barrier in the graveyard, which is very important. 2, General Guntala, the main special summoning power in this deck. Just brings back any Ice Barrier at the end phase, and it's just good for recycling those Ice Barriers. 1, General Grunard, just for extra normal summon power. Helps me gain field control. Gets my more important cards out. 1, General Raiho, the Ice Barrier. Keeps my opponent's monsters in check. Every time they have to use one of their monsters' effects, they have to discard a card, and most of my opponents don't like that. 2, Daisojo, the Ice Barrier. Just protects my Ice Barrier monsters from spells and traps. Simple. 1, Spellbreaker. Keeps my opponents from using spells, mainly E-Heroes, DOC. 1, Samurai, just for draw power. 1, Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier. Helps keep my opponent's back row in check. It's like a giant Trunade. I reveal any Ice Barrier, sends their back row back to their hand. For the tuners of the deck, 2, Defender, 2, Cryomancer, and 1, Geomancer of the Ice Barrier. These are all the tuners in my deck. Geomancer, really just for my level 3s. The two Cryomancers are like Gravity Bind, and 2 Defenders just for level 3s, and help slow down my opponent's monster's advance. For the non-Ice Barrier monsters, just 2 Hammer Shark, helps you get out my level 3s, Geomancer and Defender mainly. And I'm thinking about bumping this up to 3 once I get my 3rd one, but 2's working fine for now. For the spells, 3, Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Very important for an Ice Barrier deck. You need 3 of these. 1, Moria Agree, just to keep hand control. 2, Surface, bring back my Priors or my tuners. Mainly Prior, Defender, and Cryomancer. 1, Salvage, just to bring back my Geomancer or Spellbreaker. I would run 3 Surface, but Surface only brings back Aquas in the deck. 1, Swords, just to keep my opponent in check, and it's very important for Dulorn's effect. And for the staples, Mind Control, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, staples. For the traps, Call the Haunted, 3 of them. Very important to bring back any Ice Barrier I need. Mainly Daisojo, because Daisojo does protect my Ice Barrier from spells and traps, so if Call the Haunted would be destroyed, it wouldn't destroy the Ice Barrier. And it's very important for Dulorn's effect. 1, Black Horn of Heaven, because I don't have a Solemn Warning, works just fine, plus I can activate it for free. 1, Bombless, because I don't have 2. And the staples, Solemn Judgment, Mirror Force, and Torrential Tribute for the field control. For the extra deck, for the Synchros, Colossal Fighter, Gravity Warrior, just the starter Synchro. Librarian, Scrap Dragon, Mistworm, field control. Now for the important extra deck, Dulorn and Gungnir. When these 2 cards are out in the field, it's just a nightmare for my opponents. I can keep destroying their cards, and I can keep bringing cards back to my hand. Works amazing with Call the Haunted and Daisojo. This is the main setup I want on the field. For the XZs, Gachi Gachi, Maestroke, Muserhythm, Utopia, the starter XZ monsters. Wind Up Zen mains, Leviathan Dragon, Photon Papal Operative, and Alchemic Magician, because a lot of the Ice Barriers are spellcasters, and it's just nice in the deck because I can recycle my spells and it just gets a boost for every spells, and I have a lot of spells in this deck. That's my Inspire deck. Thanks for watching.
Rate, comment, subscribe.